All right, so if we're going to use a password that only has numbers in it, so like no letters, just the digits 0 through 9, how long should it be to be safe from a brute force guess in the year 2021? So we established that in the year 2021, your average hacker needs about a year to brute force guess this amount of passwords. So as long as our password is long enough so that there are at least this many combinations of it, of that type of password, then we should be safe enough in 2021. Of course, the longer the better, but let's at least find the minimum that we need to be looking for. So I want you to figure out, okay, how long does my password need to be? You know, if I had 1 digit, 2 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits, 5 digits, is that long enough? Or 6 digits? And the way I want you to do this is just, play with your calculator, right? So we're just going to keep figuring out combinations of long passwords with just digits in it until we get at least this number, okay? So press pause on your video and just try to guess it. So, like, I'll give you an example. If my password, I'll get you started. If my password only had 2 digits, so let's say my password is the number 24, okay? But the hacker doesn't know that, but he could know that, his program could be guessing passwords that just had digits in them, okay? So this is a 2-digit password. So how many different combinations are there of a 2-digit password, right? Well, for a 2-digit password, you've got a digit here, and there's 10 possible digits, 0 through 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 possible digits. And if you have another digit here, that's another 10 possible. So there are 100 different combinations of 2-digit passwords, okay? And so, that's just 10 to the power of 2. 100 different combinations. How about a 3-digit password? 3-digit password, how many combinations of that? Well, there's another 10 possible digits could be added on here. So you just multiply by 10 and it's 10 to the power of 3. 1,000 different possible passwords that are just made up of numbers, right? So just keep playing with your calculator. Press pause, play with your calculator, see how many, if I'm just using numbers, how many numbers do I need in a row in order to be safe from the hacker? Okay, I hope you tried it. And the answer is the number has to be more than 3 times 10 to the power of 18. Okay? And I hope you're seeing the pattern that a 3-digit password is 10 to the power of 3, right? A 4-digit password would be 10 to the power of 4. A 5-digit password is 10 to the power of 5, and so on. So an 18-digit password for an 18-digit password, there are simply 10 to the power of 18 possible combinations of that. But the hacker can guess 3 times that many in a year, so we want to try to get over that number just to be doubly safe. Not that the hacker is going to be sitting around for a year guessing passwords, but just to be safe, we're going to try to get above that number. So what we're going to go for is a 19-digit password. 10 to the power of 19, which is kind of surprising to me because 19 digits isn't that big of a deal unless it's kind of like your phone number and your date of birth and all these things. You don't want to put those digits in there because if the hacker knows anything about you, they might try that, right? So, but if you were to come up with a 19-digit password, like I'll just make up random numbers: 77201348976328885. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So if my password was just this string of digits, that's actually safe in the year 2021. Hard to believe that you actually don't even need any letters or any special characters like, the percent sign or the exclamation mark. As long as it's really long, it'll be fine, basically. So yeah, the answer is, if you're just using numbers, make sure there's at least 19 numbers in your password. All right? Of course, it could be more. I mean, there's no harm in adding on more numbers. So this is 19, but I mean, like if I added on another 1587623 or whatever, that just makes it even more secure, right? But at least 19, right?